Flags up. They look set. House of Power, the inside, they're off, and he caught it okay, House of Power. Not so Yato Ling, the gear change wasn't good for him. Joyful Bear was slow and astride. Now River Applause with good speed, Take the Cake hustled up underneath him to make him work, followed by in third spot is House of Power, a fourth alongside of him and travelling sweetly, River Pentium your favourite. They kicked away by 6 and 7 lengths to Joyful Fighter and Joyful Bear. Now a long gap, Yato Ling. Lewin on Steed, he can't go at all today. He's already around 20 lengths off them as they wheel down the side, 600 metres out. River Applause, he's 2 in advance of Take the Cake. River Pentium favourite travels well in third, followed by House of Power likewise with a good trail. Joyful Fighter starting to pick up a bit of ground. On the back of him is Joyful Bear, then Yato Ling. They're in the straight. River Applause, he's been stalked by Take the Cake. River Pentium is called upon. And then House of Power on the outside. River Applause in front. From River Pentium coming at him in the centre. Then Take the Cake in front. River Applause. House of Power raced up quickly. River Pentium the centre. House of Power, River Pentium. A maiden no more, House of Power. He beats River Pentium. Third, I think, was close. Maybe River Applause, Joyful Fighter, who had to change course late. Then we had, pulling up quickly, was Yato Ling. Take the Cake, pull up very quickly with Lewin on Steed. A maiden no more, House of Power. He had the drop on them in a nice trailing position. River Pentium was there. Unlucky runner here, it might have been Joyful Fighter, might have been in the mix. But he had to change course late. And House of Power, River Pentium. They settle down to fight it out. House of Power the outside. It's a bobbing go. But I think the grey has stretched late and taken the prize here. And he's going to get up the grey on the outside by a good head on the line. River Applause, the other river runner, will just hold third from Joyful Fighter. And that's the story in race 1. So the winner, number 7, House of Power. 7, the winner, House of Power. In the hands of Massa Tanaka. He's riding well. Bit of an unlucky runner here, Joyful Fighter. He was going where there was never going to be a run as well, and then had to switch course very late, coming across at right angles there as House of Power raced up to River Exquisite, River Pentium I should say. There's that many of them. River Pentium, we've got no excuses for the fave. He had the absolute box seat trail behind them. Okay, 7, the winner, House of Power. Finally breaking his maiden status, so persistence paying off there for connections. He's by Niagara, sniffing the tears. Massa Tanaka, Stephen Chow. The 4 second, River